Hello, 5th graders. Welcome to lesson 12.6, Metric Word Problems. Let's get started. Today's lesson objective is I can compare and convert metric units in word problems by determining if I am changing from a larger unit to a smaller unit or reverse, with 100% accuracy in multiple attempts. Please pause to write the I can and by statement in your digital math notebook now. All right, 5th graders, today we are talking about the metric system again. I know that the metric system can be a little bit tricky, but with practice, it actually can be easier than the customary system because everything we're multiplying and dividing by is powers of 10. The important thing to remember is that the middle thing is our unit. The unit could be meters for length, liters for liquid, or grams for weight. When we go to the left, our units are bigger. And when we go to the right, our units are smaller, just like place value. This is in your digital math notebook, so you can refer to it as we go throughout the lesson. Let's get started. Today's job is to be able to solve word problems with the metric system. Watch me do one first. Ed fills his sport bottle with 1.2 liters of water. After his bike ride, he drinks 200 millimeters of water. How much water is left in his bottle? So this is not a multi-step problem, well, except that we need to convert. We need to change liters to milliliters so that we can solve this problem. So let's look at our conversion chart. Liters is in the middle, that's our unit, and we're going to milli, so that means we have 1, 2, 3 jumps. Each jump is a power of 10. So 10 times 10 times 10 is 1,000. So I need to multiply 1.2 times 1,000. When we multiply a decimal by a big number, we move it 1, 2, 3 places. So 1.2, move it 1, 2, 3 places, and then we fill in those gaps with zeros. So that means that in his water bottle, he has 1,200 milliliters of water. Then, when on his bike ride, he has 200 to drink. That would mean what is left is 1,000 milliliters. These are the kind of problems we're going to be solving today. Let's do one together. All right, 5th graders, we're in your digital math notebook and you have plenty of room on your paper to write down and show your work. If you need to, pause and type as we solve this problem. Gavin, Tara, and their parents go hiking. Each of them carry a liter of water in their hand. How much water do they have in milliliters in all? So we have Gavin, Tara, and their parents. Their parents is plural, so let's assume that means 4 people. Each one of them are carrying a liter of water, so we have 4 liters. Then our question says, how much water do they have in milliliters? So liters is in the middle. Milli is way down here on the end. We have 1, 2, 3 jumps, which means we have 10 times 10 times 10. So that means we need to multiply by 1,000. 4 times 1,000 is 4,000 milliliters. See, that wasn't too bad at all. Pause to write this in your notebook before we go on to the lesson activity. All right, 5th graders, here's our lesson activity. I'll get you started on it. Joel decided to get in shape and train for a fun run. He ran 2,500 meters 3 times a week for 4 weeks. And then he ran 5 kilometers on the day of the event. How many kilometers did he run during all of those weeks? Wow, that's a lot of information. Let's piece it together a part at a time. He ran 2,500 meters 3 times for 4 weeks. So that would be 3 times 4. So that would be 12 runs that he went on times 2,500 meters each time. I'm going to write that underneath itself so that we can solve the problem. You should type it in your digital notebook. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5, and then a magic 0. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 5 is 5, and 1 times 2 is 2, and then we add together. All right, that means we have 30,000 meters. But our question was, how many kilometers did he run? And that needs to include the 5 kilometers he ran on the day of the event. So first off, let's change our meters to our kilometers. So we're going from meters to kilometers. So that means we have 1, 2, 3. And we're going to need to divide this time because we want to get to kilometers, which are a big thing. So when we go from fly to horse, we divide, of course. So that's going to be 30,000 divided by 1,000 equals 3. So far in all of his practicing, it seemed like 30,000 meters was a lot, but 30,000 meters is only 3 kilometers. Plus the 5 that he ran the day of the event means that in total he has run 8 kilometers. That was a lot of work on this page. Please pause to type your work in your digital math notebook. Great job, 5th graders. When you feel comfortable with this lesson, complete the exit slip to show your teacher your understanding. Great job!